I'm not promising anything, not predicting anything.
It's better than it was.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I was just going to say, I thought you were, I don't think you were doing it on purpose, but you kind of just passed over Casey Mize' performance.
Because I watched the press conference, and they both said, Hinch and Mize didn't have his best stuff.
Okay.
But he battled, and he hung in there, especially the first inning, and that's good. He got a quality start.
Exactly. And I think you should maybe ask AJ but you take it. See, this is what you want. You want to see this as
turn left
kind
onto
of a
Meriden
look into the
Avenue.
bar.
Then turn right onto Union Lake Road.
Not a bad start.
Well, it wasn't a start. It's not a bad start.
Not a bad start, but not his best stuff. And he still comes out with a win. I think last year, this isn't a win for him. I think he implodes, and you can see the progress. And so, Dub, I think to your point, if that's what you're getting at, we see great progress in Casey Mize.
Yeah, the other thing is that AJ came out in the sixth inning and wanted to see how he was doing. I wouldn't say, maybe AJ would use a different word. He lobbied hard to stay in the game, but I think AJ was going to give him one more batter, and he got out of it.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good to see. And look, if the starters do what they're supposed to do, meaning him, Turnbull, who hasn't been great. He pitches today. Obviously, Boyd's been spectacular. Arena's been pretty damn good. There's four right there. Obviously, Manning's still in Toledo, and Scooble needs to get his act here. So, you got three guys right now who are giving you a pretty good start. So that is good.
I guess my point is that you'll take last night.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Over a course of 162 any day.
No doubt. If I seemed like I was poo-pooing it, I wasn't doing it intentionally.
Well, I didn't think you were, and then John called it a bad start. And I was like, whoa. Well, I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing.
I think you chose poor choice of words.
Here's the thing. If it gets to the point where a start like last night is disappointing, that's good. That means the bar has been risen.
Exactly. And I guess that's why I use the word bad, is because my expectations have been raised with what we've seen for Casey Mize so far, and we want to see that bar continually, brought up, so that when you have a game like this where you start off with 2 innings, or 2 runs in the first inning, or you don't hit the zone like we'd like to see him hit on all the first pitches, but you can still battle through those batters, I think that shows great progress.
No doubt about it. Also yesterday, early evening, I guess, the Pistons announced that Dwayne Casey was given an extension, a 1-year extension through 2023-24. Talk about a coach that A, deserves an extension, and B, when you look, years from now, you look through, baseball. How good a coach was Dwayne Casey? You look at the one loss record. He must have stuck. No, the circumstances don't always show on black and white on reference.
No, he's been, I guess, I'm not sure the best way to say it, but a good soldier in following the progress, the plan that's in place, and developing young players, giving those players opportunity, and making sure that they get a lottery pick.
Well, all you guys want them to do, Stoney especially, is want them to lose. So don't go and win-loss record if you want to spam.
Yes.
Exactly.
Can't believe all he got was 1 year, because he was following Stoney's edict.
Yeah.
Must lose.
I wasn't, listening to a certain extent. Although, Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Boston Celtics last night, so that gives them 22 wins. The Pistons have 20. I don't think, even if they tried to win, the Pistons would beat both or either one. They might get one, Miami. Miami probably has something to play for the last game of the season. Denver's battling the Clippers for seeding in the West, so they play Denver tomorrow. I don't see the Pistons, winning 2 games that would tie them with Cleveland. I don't even see them winning 1. So chances are, worst case scenario, the Pistons will finish in a tie for the 4th worst, but I still think they're going to end up in the 2nd worst.
Yeah, and when you talk about just the NBA playoffs, obviously the Pistons aren't a factor. You look for other storylines, and with the Lakers in that 7 spot right now, having to be in the play-in tournament, I think it's enjoyable because we're going to get to hear LeBron cry.
Maybe.
Oh, he will. If they can still obviously get to that 6th spot, and they don't have to play in that play-in. They've got 2 games left. I think there's an easy path for them to get to 6, but if they are in the play-in tournament. Nobody likes to complain about that more than LeBron.
Yeah, and somebody should be fired because of it.
Yes.
But yeah, they did beat Houston last night, even without LeBron and Anthony Davis, and I don't think that Schroeder played either. So, yeah, the NBA playoffs are going to start before the NHL playoffs because Vancouver, some of those other teams in Canada, because of the COVID deal, has to finish out their deal, even though the playoff pairings have already been set.
Yes.
You know?
Gotta get the points set.
Yeah, first time since Montreal has played Toronto. That was pretty cool.
Yes.
And then in the Wings division, you got Florida versus Tampa. The I-75 series.
Yes.
All right, our telephone number is 248-539-9797. Ladies and gentlemen, also yesterday, we'll get to this, NFL schedule.
It's a big moment.
Got that Lions win-loss record that, will be changed 2 or 3 times heading in to their September 12th kickoff against the San Francisco 49ers. Excuse me. Back here, Heather has news coming up next.
I do. I'm going to tell you which athletes COVID didn't seem to impact, and I'll also reveal the highest paid athlete in the world.
John? Is John on that list, Heather?
No longer an athlete.
No? We'll find out tonight.
Yes, we will.
Softball doubleheader. John's going to be a little
weary-eyed tomorrow morning.
Yes, doubleheader. Game 2 starts at 9:35.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. I actually may take the advice I gave you and use the couch on my way back and just stay here tonight.
All right, AJ Hinch will join us at 8 o'clock. Don't forget the 2 Grand Slam at 7:25 as well. 97 on the ticket.
Hey, if you're dealing with old sports injuries, arthritis, joint pain, if you've been told that you might need a new hip or a new knee, pay attention because I need to tell you about Straith Orthopedics. Dr. Brandt and Dr. Fleischman at Straith Orthopedics are Michigan's top hip and knee robotic joint replacement surgeons. Why would you want to use a robot? The surgeon can plan your entire procedure in advance. The incisions are more precise, it's less invasive, less chance of human error, less tissue, muscle, and ligaments removed. Therefore, you have a much quicker recovery time, like walking almost right after hip replacement. And robotic joint replacement comes at no additional cost to the patient because at Straith they accept most insurances. And it gets even better. Reason number 1, Straith is a specialty surgery hospital, so you're not there with COVID or sick patients. You're not wandering around a giant hospital looking for the orthopedic wing. Number 2, there is no sharing. If you have to spend the night, you get your own private 5-star suite. So if you're in pain, don't wait another day.
shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Introducing the Lowe's List. While there's innovation in every item, these are some of our experts' top picks for 2021. Customize any load with a Whirlpool 2-in-1 washer. Control your home with touch, thanks to Samsung Connected Appliances. Repel the rain with HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Everlast. Keep the job going longer with the exclusive new line of Flex Power Tools, made for pros. To see who made the full Lowe's list, visit Lowe's.com. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Why so serious?
Spilled your drink? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading value brand. So you can get back to the party.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 D Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
Better bets, bet smarter, and beat the books today. Download the BetQL app today to better your chances.
Tigers beat the Royals 4-2. They play this afternoon right here on 97.1. The ticket, Spencer Turnbull will be on the hill for the Tigers. AJ Hinch will join us at 8:02 in that game. Miguel Cabrera, 2 hits, passed Omar Vizquel to become the all-time leader of Venezuelan-born players with 2,878. Dwayne Casey gets a contract extension 1 year through the 2023-24 season. The NFL schedule was released. Lions will take on San Francisco. Started off at Ford Field. We'll go through the full schedule, win-loss record, including something in the National Football League that will take place that hasn't happened since 1991. But first, Heather with news from our minutes.
Well, the CDC is giving the go-ahead to expand the use of the Pfizer COVID vaccine in children aged 12 to 15. So the CDC Director, Rochelle Walensky, and a group of medical experts endorsed the safety and the effectiveness of the vaccine in adolescents and said that the vaccine could be deployed to teens as soon as today. In Detroit, they'll be
starting. I don't think the 3 days are going to make that big of a difference for him. You're not going to be there with a lot of the veterans. You're not developing the relationships and the camaraderie you need as an offensive line. That will come later, and he'll be able to be a part of OTAs or anything else that the Lions would have, in the next couple of weeks.